Hello, welcome back to a very special edition with Ivan, one of the epic ski instructors at Ski Mania, our partners for ski hire and of course lessons both private and group. We've got Nasko who's having a little private lesson today. Ivan, how are you today?
Very well, the snow conditions are perfect, everything is nice, the sun is just about to shine through the clouds. Perfect day for skiing in Bansko.
Yeah, it's almost euphoric today, isn't it? So, talking of euphoric, we need 3 euphoric tips for people who are just progressing. I think Nasko told me he has done about 14 days skiing in the past. So maybe if you've been skiing a week before or 2 weeks before, even if you're a beginner maybe, you're going to pick up some tips from Ivan today.
Okay. So yeah, I prepared one drill that is good for people who are just starting parallel turns and people who are doing parallel turns but want to be more confident in it. We're gonna go from the back, from behind forward. So basically, we want to start with the end of the turn to get very comfortable with braking with our parallel skis, because it is different from the snowplow brake. Because when we use the snowplow, we always use the other ski as a little bit of a support. We want to eliminate that feeling when we have our skis together. So this drill will do 3 things. It will put your knees in the right position, it will put your body in the right position, and the weight on the outside and lower ski. This is what we want when we're parallel skiing. Most often in skiing that will be true. You just want to be leaning to your outside or lower ski. Your body will be leaning to the bottom of the mountain, and your knees will be leaning to the top of the mountain. So this is the drill. We're going to take the poles like this. I'm going to start the turn by going directly down the mountain, and I will just do 1 turn to the right and brake with my parallel skis. I will start with my hands up high, and then I will finish the turn. I will put the poles in front of me to the bottom side of my skis. I will show the drill now, and then I want you to try to repeat the same thing, and then we'll do it on the other side. Okay? So I will go here. I'm high, up, and as you can see, my body is leaning to the bottom of the mountain, my knees are pointing to the top of the mountain, and all of my weight is on my lower ski. I want you to try the same thing. Okay, it's not easy to start with. Let's try the other side. Maybe the other side might be easier. I'll show you again. Okay, that was better. It was better than the first one. Let's go again on this side. Try to take it slower. Don't force the turn. Try to feel that your weight is changing to the outside ski, and then when you can feel that you're standing on your outside ski, then do the press. Lean, maybe push your hands a little bit more to the bottom of the mountain, but you started like this, you should start high. We need to release the pressure from the skis in order to be able to then put pressure on. If we have pressure on the skis the whole time, it's very difficult to stir. Okay, much better. See, it's just a little bit. Put your foot a little bit closer together. The closer they are, it's easier to slide. Okay. Skis closer. Yes. And knees to the mountain. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. That was good with the skis. Your body stayed here. I want your body to move to the bottom of the mountain, and that's going to be perfect. Okay. Okay, good. Skis closer, and move body to the bottom of the... Yes! Well done!
Okay, we've got smiles on our faces after this drill, so let's see how Nasko found that.
Very well indeed. It was a bit difficult, having in mind I've been doing ski for roughly 14 days, so it reminds you still need to go and do it with a teacher. Yes. Because you may think you do ski, and I didn't do it very well at the beginning, but it was getting there at some point. Yeah. So good to start with a lesson, because that's my first day this season.
Okay, super. What are the most common issues you're finding with people really at Nasko's stage, where they're trying to get those skis together?
So I'd say it's a common mistake with skiers is that they're not leaning enough on their lower outside ski. That's just going to be the crucial mistake, and maybe trying to do the turn a bit too fast. And as soon as it gets steep, they try to sit back and use the upper ski. We are 90% always leaning to the outside lower ski, but until somebody shows you that and points in the right direction, you don't really feel it. So that's why it's important to go with an instructor. And in an hour or 2 hours, I can give you drills, any of us can give you drills, point you in the right direction, and you'll just feel so much better. And very important, you won't feel as tired after skiing. Most people are after 2-3 hours they're knackered, and you won't be if you use the proper technique, right technique. You can go on steep hills, and you just have fun. Which skiing is all about.
Well, I think that's a huge reason to have proper technique and take lessons, because you can enjoy more skiing. The more you ski, the better you will get. The better you get, the more fun you will have. So it's a virtuous circle we're looking for. Interestingly enough, the guy who crashed behind you looked as if he could do with a lesson, and we see this all the time. Pasha and I skiing around the mountain, and we think, if only they would take an hour, 2 hours lesson and learn these drills and improve their technique, they would have even more fun and move up the mountain as well, which is always good. One other tip I want to talk about is we go down the ski road a lot and we find some people who have to take their skis off and walk down. What's your feeling about the ski road and the issues there?
I think ski road is actually really nice. Unfortunately, it's too busy, and then a lot of people go there without the ski pass, because it's the cheapest way to learn to ski. Without the ski pass, without an instructor, don't do that. Go without the ski pass if you have to, but at least be able to ski. It's a very narrow road, and then it's very dangerous for yourself and for somebody else. I think we can all live with hurting ourselves, but if you hurt somebody else, it's much more difficult.
Yeah, well, having seen Razlog Hospital, I suggest you don't hurt yourself. Pasha's laughing there. He had to visit it, non-ski related, last weekend. So that's all, folks. We've got smiles on our faces. This is obviously to say, please take lessons. Obviously, we would love you to book and get that 15% off in Bansko Blog. You can go to book.banskoblog.com or the app, Bansko Blog App. Book those lessons. Even if you're doing quite well, you will enjoy your holiday more with a nice little refresher. Even if you think you're an advanced intermediate, just get yourself advanced. If you're a beginner, don't even think of being cheap at taking the ski road.
Group lessons are important.
Yeah.
Start with a group lesson.
Yeah. Group lessons are key, yes. And of course, don't try and teach your loved ones.
Never.
That's the top tip of the day, of the year. Okay, and finally, Ivan is a wonderful chap. I've known his wife for many years, who used to work in Ski Mania Mirror, and you used to live in Bristol, didn't you?
That's correct, yeah.
And how do you feel being back in Bulgaria after UK?
I mean, look at this. Who can complain? The mountains, the snow, this is probably one of the best seasons in the last 10-20 years, snow-wise. I really can't complain. I love it here.
Yeah, so there you go. If you're in the UK, we've got someone who's lived in the UK who enjoys it here, so can't get better than that. We'll see you on the next one. Say goodbye, Nasko and Ivan.